Cut a piece of cloth into 6 pieces according to the mold. Note that 2 pieces will be used for the inside filter layer. Take a piece of the filter layer and lay it at the bottom, followed by 2 pieces of the outermost layer of the mask with the outside facing each other. Then stack it with a piece of the other filter half on top. Proceed to sew them along the curvature that will form the beak of the mask. Repeat the same with the other 2 remaining outer layers of the mask. Identify the 2 sides of each piece of cloth that would be the side of the mask. Then press them inwards and sew. Repeat for every side. To keep the beak of the mask neat, we will sew the inside of the seams for the curvature of the beak. We fix the seams in by sewing along the 2 sides of the seams. Once we are done pressing down the seams of the beak curvature, we lay the 2 outer facing sides of the mask against each other. We then sew the 2 pieces together on the top and bottom long edges. Be sure to leave a gap at the start and the end of the sewing. This will allow for the elastic band to be threaded through at the end. When we are done sewing the top and bottom long edges, turn the mask inside in, as we have previously sewn them outside in. Then use your fingers to press down the edges of the mask and align it for sewing. We then fix the shape of the mask by sewing again on the top and bottom long edges so that the mask will not move and change in shape over time. Again, we leave a gap at the start and at the end of the sewing to allow for the elastic band to be threaded through later. Next, we sew the right and the left side of the mask. We use a safety pin to poke through the end of an elastic band. We use the safety pin as a guide to push the elastic band through each side of the mask into the gap. Once the elastic band is threaded through both sides of the mask, we can now tie the elastic band together to form a band that will go around the back of the head. For aesthetic purposes, we could even stick the knot through into the gap on the side of the mask. And there we go, a fashionable reusable face mask.